You asked me what punished means. I have told you what punished means. Punished means you suffer a loss, you suffer a penalty.
Okay, what is the definition of hell?
What point are you trying to make, bro? Can we cut to the chase now? Because I'm tired of the questions. What's the point you're trying to make?
I love you.
Right, well...
You're a Christian, I'm a Christian.
Right, this manoeuvring...
There's debate and all that. I'm just asking questions.
But why are you asking the questions?
Because you say you believe Jesus Christ died on the cross. You say this.
Are you trying to suggest that I don't?
Yes.
You've just said, right, that as a Christian, you've come here to tell me that I don't believe that Jesus Christ has died on the cross. Right, great. I'm done talking with you now. Have a lovely day. Go on, bro. You wanted to ask a question?
First of all, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
All the way from the United States. I happen to be visiting. I said I got to see Bob. I see your videos and his videos and everybody's videos.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr.
I appreciate you being out here, working hard. And, you know, I mean, as Christians, I'm a Christian, so we agree on mostly everything. But I did say, look, when I come out here, if I get a chance, when I ask questions maybe on something I disagree with. So let's try this. Basically, it's in regards to Satan and hell.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. When a person dies, they're evil, they have not repented of their sins, where do they go?
I believe they'll have a judgment, and if God decides to send them to hell, they'll go to hell.
Are they there by themselves?
No, they're there with others.
And who is in charge of that?
God is sovereign.
Not God. I'm just saying, who is ruling hell? Who is down there with them?
God is ruling hell. Only God rules hell.
Okay. So Satan and his angels are not down there.
They do not rule. No, they are down there, but they don't rule it.
So Satan and his angels are in hell.
Yes.
Can you show me from the Bible?
The devil and his angels will be cast into hell. Yeah, bear with us. So in Revelations chapter 20, reading from verse 7, when the 1,000 years are finished, Satan will be free to leave his prison. He will go out and fool the nations who are over all the world. They are Gog and Magog. He will gather them all together for war. There will be as many as the sand along the seashore. They will spread out over the earth and all around the place where God's people are, and around the city that is loved. Fire will come down from God of heaven and destroy them. Then the devil who fooled them will be thrown into the lake of fire, burning with sulfur. So the devil goes to hell.
Is he in hell?
I'll read it again. Then the devil who fooled them will be thrown into the lake of burning fire with sulfur.
Is that future or now?
So,
yes or no? Future?
Right, yes I would read that as a future thing.
Okay, future. So is he in there now?
No, Judgment Day hasn't happened yet.
Okay, so that Satan is not in hell right now?
I've never said that he was.
Okay, and the angels are not in hell right now?
I've not said that either.
Okay, so when they go to hell, when they're thrown into hell, when
is what
death
it says
and
there.
hell are thrown into the lake.
Thank you. Go on, bro.
Okay. Now, death and hell are going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Death and hell into the lake of fire.
Yeah.
Okay? This is called the second death.
Yeah.
Not the first death.
Yeah.
So when death and hell are thrown into the fire, so I guess the lake of fire becomes hell. Death and hell are thrown in there, and devil is thrown in there. So the devil will not be ruling hell. He will be punished in hell. Is this correct? He's not in hell now. That Satan and his angels are not in hell now.
Yeah, it literally says it in verse 10. They will be punished day and night forever.
Okay. And who is punishing them?
God is punishing them.
So Jesus is punishing Satan.
Yes.
And his angels.
Yes.
And they are not punishing people. So Satan with his pitchfork, that is not true.
That is not true. That is not what happens. Yeah, that's some silly painting that.
So while we're in heaven, Jesus will be paying attention to us and destroying Satan, just hurting Satan.
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Hurting Satan.
What's wrong with that? I mean, what's the point you're getting?
Is that true?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says. I mean, I don't know if it's hurting in the sense of physical hurt. It just says punished. It says Then the devil who fooled them all will be thrown into the lake of fire burning with sulfur. The wild animal and the false preacher are already there. They will all be punished day and night forever.
And what is punishment?
I mean, I'm not going to go beyond. Punished means that you're suffering a penalty.
I'm guessing it's hot.
I'm guessing it's hot.
They're not burning.
What's the point you're trying to make, bro?
What is the punishment?
It says punished.
That's it. You're in hell. That's it.
Yes, punished means that you suffer a penalty, you suffer a loss.
Okay.
You asked me what punished means. I have told you what punished means. Punished means you suffer a loss, you suffer a penalty.
Okay, what is the definition of hell?
Well, I mean,
Absence from God.
it's.
Thank you. Separation. Separation from God.
What point are you trying to make, bro?
so-
Can we cut to the chase now? Because I'm tired of the questions. What's the point you're trying to make?
So if I'm separated from God, am I in hell? If I'm separated from God, if I'm separated from God, am I in hell?
Right. Firstly, the definition of hell isn't separated from God. No. The word that is translated as hell is Gehenna or Hades, and it is a place of fire. It's a pit. Yeah, it's a place of fire. Gehenna was a place of fire outside of Jerusalem where they burnt trash, right? And it became a reference point for God's punishment amongst the Jews at the time because it was such a horrible, stinky, vile, disgusting place. Okay? So it's the punishment is the second death, and the second death, I think, is what we could say.
This is where you differ from some
Yeah,
people.
the second death is something where we can talk about not having the knowledge of God's love or the knowledge of God's care.
What verse says that?
No, we're talking about we're talking about definitions.
No, I know. What verse says that?
Right, I'm going to ask you again.
What is the
right,
second
one
death?
stop.
That's my question.
Stop.
I'm asking a question.
I'm going to ask you again. What is the point that you are trying to get to? Because I'm tired of all the questions.
I'm trying to hear the Bible behind your definition.
Right, but what is your point that you are trying to make? What is your point?
If it's just an opinion of
What are
or
you
is it
trying to
Bible? That's my
argue?
opinion.
Why are you asking? All right. Why are you asking these questions?
Because I'm asking, you believe Jesus died on the cross, correct?
Yeah, no, we know.
No, I don't. I'm a Christian. I come here and evangelizing for 6 years. Of course, I don't believe Jesus died on the cross.
You say this.
It's his body anyway.
But there, can we come to why you're asking the questions, bro?
I love you.
Right. Well,
You're a Christian. I'm a Christian.
right.
We're just having a talk
This
here.
maneuvering.
There's debate and all that. I'm just asking
What,
questions. I
but
gave 3,000
why are you
answers.
asking the
Because you
questions,
say you
brother?
believe Jesus Christ died on the cross. You say this.
Are you trying to suggest that I don't?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
If
So you've
Jesus
come
died-
here.
Can I ask
Right.
this
You've
question?
come. Wait one
Let
second.
me finish, bro.
You've come here as a
Then
Christian
let
to
me
tell me
finish.
that I'm not a Christian. Is that what you're here to do?
I'm telling you to question your belief that you say Jesus died on the cross. I'm going to ask you, do you believe that? You said yes. Now I'm going to ask you this question.
Wait. You've come.
I'm going
You've
to
just
ask
said.
you this question.
You've just said right. That as a Christian, you've come here to tell me that I don't believe that Jesus Christ has died on the cross. Right. Great. I'm done talking with you now. Have a lovely day.
No. I'm saying,
Have a
if
lovely
Jesus
day.
Christ died on the cross,
Brother,
how could he go
brother,
to hell?
I don't
You say Jesus is in hell.
brother, I don't wish to spend time here in the park talking with you,
Bob, just one-
trying to prove to you
What I'm saying, Bob,
that
is
I am a
Jesus Christ-
Christian.
I know, you died.
I am a Christian.
You said that Christ
Christians
died on the cross.
believe that Christ died
Yes,
on a cross.
but where did he go after
So,
he died?
Are you a Christian?
Yes. Where did
Do
he go
you
after he
believe
died?
that Jesus
Yeah,
died
where
on a
did he
cross?
go after he died?
Do you believe that
Where did he
Jesus
go?
died on a cross? Do you believe that Jesus
He
died?
went to
Minister in hell.
Yeah.
No, Sheol.
Yeah,
He
he went to the place of the dead.
He went to the place,
He went to the
of
place of the
dead.
dead.
Was he
It's
dead?
not- it's not
Was he
hell.
dead?
What's the point that you're trying to
He
make?
went to show
His
to
body
preach
was dead. His body was
Yeah,
dead.
his body was dead. Yes.
What is the second death? He just said what the second death is. What's
Second death is
No.
something Jesus can never experience.
Okay.
Jesus
So
doesn't
how did he
experience.
die for my sins?
Jesus-
if Jesus cannot experience
Jesus,
the second
because
death.
you don't
He died
understand.
once.
He died. His body died.
His body died.
Yes.
So
His
what is
body
the
died.
point?
Yeah.
And when you
I
die,
understand.
you die.
Hades couldn't hold him.
So I've already had this.
So, right.
You
Hey,
said
when you
Christ
die,
is
your
dead.
body
Hades
dies.
couldn't hold him.
Yes.
Hades
Exactly,
couldn't
I know.
hold
Body
him.
died.
Yes,
So- so the
what's
point
the
is-
difference, you and Jesus?
Sin is death. Then
The
everybody
What's the
needs to
difference?
Brother.
You died.
Brother,
Christ for sin.
I am not sure.
die and
I am
you
not.
die.
Wait. I want to be clear about your motives right now.
What are my motives?
No, I want to be clear.
Clarification. You're a
I
Christian
want.
saying he's not a Christian.
I
I didn't
want.
say he wasn't a Christian.
You just
sure you did.
let me.
I
Yeah.
said he is saying
Let me say.
I challenge
Let me.
Bob.
Let me. I want.
What do you think he said?
Bob.
Right.
I
So
asked
what I
him,
want
Jesus
to.
died. Where
What I
did he
want to
go?
be
That's
clear.
all I asked.
Shield.
What I want
Hell.
to be clear about.
If you
Not
read
hell.
this-
Right.
Not hell.
You talk to him.
Sorry about this.
Right. You talk to him. I'm going.
I'm
Or do you want to do some questions, bro?
He's ignoring.
Have you got some questions
Actually, I
you
haven't
want
got
to
any
do?
question. I'm going to make
Yeah,
an
but-
exit because I just had a bit of a dodgy encounter with a Muslim who told me to shut the F up.
All
It's
right.
the guy, you remember
You
that
all
young,
right?
the guy, the young Muslim that threw water in a camera one time?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make an exit because I didn't know how to set, because I got a kid there.
Yeah,
he
of
said
course,
that,
of course.
Yeah, so,
Right. Yeah.
Ask him.
One second.
Are you a Christian?
Right.
Just the character
Right.
of Muslims,
brother.
same old
Yeah. Like I mean, intimidating a father with his daughter. The guys have no bottom to their baseless behaviour. Right. But
I
brother,
have got one question.
go on. What's your one question?
You know when Jesus said, it's an old question, and I've been deep in my Bible recently.
Yeah.
I've got one I can't make heads or tails of.
Go
You know
on.
when Jesus said, ye are gods.
Last week,
Yeah.
the Muslim, they're running away from
You
you.
From
said
Psalm
away
2.
from you. I'm here now.
Yeah.
To
I
challenge.
don't understand it. I've read
Right.
commentaries.
The
Yeah.
I'm still not getting it.
Right. So, yeah, I've got it. I've got it in my Bible.
It muddies up a lot of water for me.
Yeah.
He sees me. He knows who I am.